Hello guys, come back again with me in Rais Firdaus Remik talking about finance time. Today I want to explain why Micron and SanDisk go down in Monday class is around 11% and Micron for 2.4%. Never mind, from me, I still believe in Micron for long term. Okay, let's go episode 3. Same to stock as before, new information. This is an update to my Micron versus SanDisk breakdown record after Monday sell-off. The thesis is the same, the price is not, and what Monday actually look like. SanDisk is go down 11% and Micron close go down 2.4% sector-wide. It's about chip go down 3.9%. SK Hynix and Western Digital also fell hard. But look at the shape of the day, not just the close. Micron intraday is at the close is only minus 2.4%. From the opening on Monday is minus 5.5%. But open higher green in pre-market and Micron is 2.5%. Is why? Because there is IPO cost of all of this. The China's DRAM maker that just went public IPO. First day move in China is improved 466% on debut. Rise 8.6 billion large Asian IPO of 2026. Market cap at close is 487 billion day one. Roughly half of Micron one day one of trading. Where CXMT actually sits in the DRAM market today. Samsung is 36% market share. SQ Hynix Micron 24% share. CXMT is 8% fourth place. Real but long way from the leader. Nothing changed inside either company. Only the fear did. No earning miss, no guidance cut, no lost contract. SanDisk issue no statement at all on Monday. The selling was sector driven, triggered by a competitor share price in another country. That is in China because IPO. Is the China fear justified? Partly, and I want to separate the real part from the panic. The bear case and the bull case, take it seriously, but in context. The pure case is this is a real risk. Apple is report testing CXMT DRAM chips. China's memory reaching a top tier customer. New supply eventually prices DRAM and NAND pricing, and pricing is what explain margin all throughout 2026. But in context, constraints are real too. CXMT remain restricted by US export control, and nothing is not good for fundamental SanDisk and Micron. And not what CXMT actually makes. DRAM only, SanDisk makes NAND only, and NAND only. Micron makes both DRAM and NAND. Plus HBM directly exposed on DRAM. SanDisk fell harder than Micron because on a DRAM story. A pure NAND company dropped 11% because a DRAM competitor list. That gap between the news and the reaction is usually where the opportunity for me to buy the dip or the overreaction. Why I'm not worried about Micron. The balance sheet is well answered. This is not a company that gets hurt by a turn cycle. Net cash position is still good. Micron, there is a 24.4 billion cash, means that record quarterly FGF 18.3 billion in the quarter 3, capital spending 27 billion, roughly 11 billion plan. Why not cash matter more than anything in cyclical industry? What kills cyclical is debt, not downturn, not downturn. Leverage player is make the price is sometime go down and go up because leverage player. But for me, I believe Micron situation from net situation and from the fundamental. What a 500% year does to a share price when sentiment turn. 2026 scan is around 500% year to date before Monday sell off. From the June high is minus 31%, but Monday range is around 1,228 until 1,513 one season. To date that matter for more than Monday, you must remember in August 5, there's earning fiscal quarterly 4 and full year, and August 13, investor day official, and consensus EPS 33.38 above guidance top end. So I still believe Micron is still good for next 5 years. The sell-off made them cheaper, which is the whole point of a chip if the business is unchanged. Micron multiple after Monday, trailing PA forward PA still cheap. It's around 7.1 time on 31 EPS midpoint. Analysts from management on guidance. The assumption margin must hold. Yeah, for me, still hold because only 7.1 times. A cheap multiple on peak earning is not cheap. This is the single most important sentence in this episode. In a cycle industry, the multiple looks lost exactly when earnings are highest. Right before they fall, I'm not telling you 7 times means bargain. I'm telling you to ask whether $31 of earning is sustainable. So I hold for 1 to 5 years. For reason, the Monday move does not touch for me. The first is the contract are unchanged. Micron backlog and SanDisk multi-year commit are signed. A share price move doesn't cancel them. 2. The shortage is still here. Analyst says CXMT cannot ease the near-term memory shortage. Export control limit its tooling. 3. The balance sheet survive cycle. And 4. Competition next year, not this. February capacity, fabric capacity, and the order is still high from many companies. 1 day versus 1 to 5 years. What didn't the business? Order book, guidance, margin, and customer contract. The structure demand from AI, data center build out, Micron net cash, and record cash generation is still in my mind, and I'm not changed about the long term of my investment. After a year like this, a pullback is normal, not warning. Why? Because Micron and SanDisk has run to 123% and around 100% SanDisk in 12 months. So for dropping is for me is never mind. 4 things that will genuinely change my mind. First, CXMT win a top tier customer falling. 2. Memory spot pricing rollover. 3. SanDisk margin compress. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, because it's if effective and efficient, yeah, it will be more revenue in the future. And the 4. Backlog growth flatten. What I did on Monday, which was nothing, and here is why. Micron is still my last position. SanDisk I still turn on. Why? Because I want to balance in other sector. So Micron is number 1, in my portfolio is around 20.4%, and Kevernova in second in 16.6%, Mastercard is 13.9%, AppV 12.8%, and many more. I didn't sell. I also didn't buy. Selling won't mean the China news broke my thesis. It doesn't. Not on a 1 to 5 year view. Buying more would mean adding to a position already at 20.4% and 11 stock portfolio. On a day driven by emotion, doing nothing is a decision too. If you are buying a dip, have a plan first. SanDisk broke technical support at 1,300 and traders are watching 1,000 next US dollar. That doesn't mean it's cash there, but it means buying in tranches rather than all at once and having an amount to set. Bottom line, where this left the two stock. What I'm watching from here, July 28, SK Hynix in the quarter 2 result. The first real red on memory demand after Monday. August 5 until August 13, SanDisk earning, then investor day. And every quarter, backlog and spot pricing. The two numbers that actually decide this cycle. None of these are buy or sell recommendation. This is my own research and my own opinion for educational purpose only. I hold Micron. I don't hold SanDisk. Price quote are from the 27 July 2026 class and will be out of date by the time you subscribe and follow the investing playlist in @github.io/my portfolio website. Earlier episode Kevernova, and the second is 2 AI paper on the Babel question, full life breakdown of all 11 holding wake entry price reasoning. See you in the next one. Good revenue that as of 27 July 2026 US close price move. This video doesn't. Everything here is my own research and personal opinion for educational purpose only. Okay, so the conclusion is for Monday, why SanDisk and Micron is dropping? Because an IPO from China in the first. In the second, for fundamental and balance from Micron and SanDisk is still good. The net cash okay. I'm sorry because my laptop battery is low, so that is stop. Yeah, and now for the closing, I invest for 5 year and 10 year. So for the tip, for the rumor, I'm not paying the rumor. I always research from the balance, from the trading view, from the portfolio, from the net revenue and earning. Micron and SanDisk is unbelievable. Why? Because you all have handphone. Yeah, you have a Apple, maybe you have a Samsung and Xiaomi and many more. So every technology from the handphone, flash disk, and many things, television until like Tesla for car needs chip. Now everything about technology needs chips. So it's like before. I always believe the company that needed by many people, that useful for most people. So that's why I invest in that. Okay, see you in the next time. Bye bye.